Hi everyone, I'm Laurie Wetzel, and I'd like to thank you for taking a moment away from your day to spend some time with me while I share with you my journey that led to writing Unclaimed, the first book in the Unclaimed series. Growing up, I was always that shy, quiet, emotional kid. I loved reading, writing, math, anything paranormal or sci-fi. I thought it would be so cool to grow up one day and be an author. I had this amazing English teacher who saw my spark and passion, and she really encouraged me to keep with it, and through her I thrived in my writing. One day in her class, I recited a poem I had written entitled Hymn. It was about finding my true love. I didn't even finish it before the laughter began. As sad as that is, I cared what they thought. I gave in. I gave in to the peer pressure, to the taunting, to the bullying, and I stopped doing what I loved in order to be like them, to be popular. Did it work? No. All it did was make me miserable. And I gave up what I loved. I had given up on my dream. I had given up on me. 3 years ago, I made a New Year's resolution to stop listening to what all those voices said. All those voices that said, you can't do that. And that included my own voice. So I tried snowboarding, and I was horrible at it, but I still did it. And I climbed a rock wall, and I ran in many races, and I had a blast. And I read every single book that I could get my hands on, and I absolutely loved YA. That's the genre that really stuck with me. And my imagination was in hyperdrive from being ignored for so long, and that's when the dreams began. Every night I would have this dream of this teenage girl who, like me, was hiding who she really was. The dreams were so vivid and wonderful that I didn't want them to stop. I didn't want to forget a single moment of them. So I decided to write it down. I would write every night when my little boys went to bed until I got everything out. And then I would go to sleep, and I would dream the next scene. And it would go on like that for 2 months until the book was finished. When I first wrote Maddie, the main character, she was someone who kept turning to the hero to save her, no matter what the situation was. By the end of the story, I wasn't happy with it, and neither were my beta readers. I didn't want readers to take away the message that you had to depend on a guy to save you. I didn't want readers to be like me. So I rewrote it. I made her stronger. And this is a paranormal story. So she faces beings that have abilities that there's no possible way she can defend herself against. But she doesn't give up. Sure, she has that moment where she wants to hide and let someone else deal with it. But she doesn't. She faces them head on, even when her life is on the line. She even fights to save the life of the very girl who bullied her and made her life miserable ever since kindergarten. Throughout the story, Maddie questions herself, her family, her faith, her world, and by the end of the first book, she comes out stronger. And by writing it, I come out stronger. Unclaimed is a complete manuscript. It's been edited, the cover design is finished, but I need your help to finish publishing it, so I can share this story, my story, with the world. Hopefully, it will impact another reader, no matter what age, and help them take back their life, as Maddie reclaims hers and as I reclaimed mine. Oh, and that poem, the one that started all of this for me, is in this book. Thank you very much for your time, and I hope you have a great day.